season, we certainly needed to make some changes, and it started this fall with a higher level of accountability for the guys, both on and off the field. We had certain areas that we felt like we needed to target to get better, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. We think we accomplished that on two fronts. The guys we have in the program from last year have gotten much, much better. We've got some sophomores that have really improved their game since last year. And we did a much better job of getting some good freshman long sticks in here, many of which will be competing for playing time. We were a young group last year. We're still a very young group, primarily freshmen and sophomores. I think a lot of the positives that came out of last year was scoring a lot of goals. We averaged scoring over 11 goals a game. Had the conference freshman of the year playing attack for us, and we've pretty much returned all of the goals that were scored for us last year. The big focus this year was keeping the ball out of the net. And not just with the defense, but being smarter offensively, recognizing good transition opportunities versus bad transition opportunities, and being smarter box to box. So the young group is good. I think we want to make sure that we frame young players and youth as a positive and never as an excuse. I think it's exciting to be coaching a younger team, knowing what the future holds. I think last year's team learned a lot, and we've got some pretty veteran sophomores, and that sophomore core is going to make us or break us as the season goes on. As far as the power that we bring to the table offensively, it starts with George Purcell. He's been a linchpin to our offensive success since he was a freshman, including the conference championship team, which was almost all seniors except for George. Again, Matt Obermeyer, last year's conference freshman of the year. Rob Van Bommel, a sophomore who played for us significant minutes last year. And freshman Chris Calleja from Lindenhurst, New York, who was all Suffolk County last year, is really pushing to get on the field, as well as Tom Horn, another sophomore. So again, young guys, but guys who can play as well. Defensively, the newcomers that are going to help us out a lot, Sean Conley, a freshman from Bridgewater, Massachusetts, has really stepped up his game and helped us out a lot at the long stick midfield position. Dylan Darrell, another freshman, has made the transition from long stick midi to a close defenseman, as well as Peter Kingston, a freshman from Huntington, New York, who's doing very good things for us. Those guys combining with some of our sophomores that are more seasoned, and the fact that we have 3 seniors at that spot, that's the one spot where we are experience heavy, is 3 close defensemen. Of the 6 guys that were graduating in May, 3 of them are close defensemen, and all of them are guys we expect big minutes out of. As far as the teams we play, the schedule remains pretty much the same. Division II lacrosse regional play is heightened probably more than most sports. There's 1 NCAA bid for the entire southern region, so it doesn't free us up to play a whole lot out of region. We are in Florida. It's a whole heck of a lot less tempting to head up north to play a game out of conference. So we tend to stay down south where the weather's nice. We have our usual southern out-of-conference opponents like Limestone and Queens and Pfeiffer, as well as our normal conference rivals, the Mars Hills, Wingates, Catawbas, Florida Southerns of the world. 2 brand new additions to the conference down here in Florida, with the University of Tampa and Florida Tech. We always welcome more guys down here in Florida. It's good for the game, it's good for our sport, it's good for us as a team to have more local competition. We're looking forward to getting them in the fold as part of the Deep South Conference. It's exciting for us. We're excited it's a new year. We're excited at the attitude change, and we're excited with where our guys' heads are right now. It's a completely different team than we were last year for a multitude of reasons, and I think the guys feel really good about opening up next week, and we, as a staff, feel pretty good about where we are. It's always a challenge opening up with a team that's never played a game before. There's no scouting report. There's no tendencies. It's really forced us to prepare for everything, but that might be a positive. We may be further ahead on what we're prepared for than we need to be, but Murphy's Law will kick in. If we're not prepared for it, we'll see it next Tuesday when we play Florida Tech.